Well, we're joined by Ben Higgins now, who's a City HR board member, head of HR for the UK and Ireland at Societe Generale. Ben, you're here to talk about building the employer brand. Why has employer branding become such a hot topic?
I think quite simply that it's not just a case nowadays of finding the right candidate. I think as an employer you have a responsibility to be able to identify what is the message that you wish to send to market about what it's like to actually work here as an employee, and to be able to send that message to the market, transmit it, and to be able to then look at the sorts of candidates that you will attract into your talent pool, and then you will convert into your talent for the future.
And what key challenges do you currently see in the UK market?
I think first and foremost there's a very big challenge in financial services around competition. So we know that the marketplace for the best talent is always extremely buoyant. So I think first of all what we need to look at is how do we differentiate ourselves against others in the marketplace. I think secondly, technology is moving at an exceptional pace. And what we need to do is to be able to look at how we look at the different channels at which you're trying to attract people into that, but also the ways in which you communicate. So how do you get messages across succinctly, but that they travel and they arrive with great impact?
And what has Societe Generale been, or how has Societe Generale been responding to this trend?
We partner with Randstad Sourceright, which is a partner in general resourcing, and what we've been looking at is trying to understand better our employer brand. Now that just doesn't happen on one occasion. We look at that on various points in the life cycle of us as an employer, and then looking to how we convert that. So using sources like Twitter, using technology like our new portal for recruitment in order to yet again get the messages across to the right talent. And I think what's an important message here is to say that you need to make sure that your employer brand is authentic. So you're going to push the message to market that is that's what the employees are going to actually believe and actually live when they come in. It can't be an aspirational brand. I think it has to be something that's going to sit with them at the point they become an employer.
And what does the future of candidate attraction and employer brand look like at SG?
I think what does the future look like? I think it's around making sure that we're looking at two different groups of employees. So we have the junior talent that's very mobile friendly, is interested in a different sort of employment than we might have seen in the past. So people who are joining an employer for life. Now we're looking at people who want to be having a portfolio career or joining us for 2 or 3 years to get experience. So I think that's one pool that you need to look at. And again, what are the target messages? What are the ways that you get those messages across? And I think secondly is the more experienced employees about how to harness their talent and again create the messages that are going to send that to the market.
Ben, thank you very much indeed for your time, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.